Hello, Helen Chenlu here, Certified Reflexologist, Certified Energy Medicine Practitioner, Reiki Master Teacher, the owner of the Healing Place and the Healing Place Energy School. What an incredible day I've had today. I had 6 appointments with 6 incredible, fabulous people. And it just makes my heart so light when I work with clients where our energy are in alignment with each other. And I feel so wonderful with these people because our conversation is light. It's an even exchange of energy where it goes both ways. And even though I'm offering them services, reflexology, to address a health issue, the exchange of energy is very even. So they're feeding me the way I am feeding them. Instead of with food and emotions, we're feeding each other with energy. And I think to myself, how many people do we have in our lives that make us feel good all the time? And we just love to be in their presence. But unfortunately, too many of us are dependent on other people to sustain our energy and our happiness. And one of the things that I talk about in my book, Know Your Chakras, I'm very proud of it. My book has come out. You can find this on Amazon. And we started to talk about what happens when your energy becomes imbalanced and what you could do to come back to balance. And one of the things that I was thinking of, learning to be conscious, learning to be mindful, and to know where you're at is going to be key. And every time you have a thought, think about how are those thoughts helping you and I would say elevate your energy, or how does it digress you and send you into your darkness. I want to also offer this advice. When you start to feel this way, I want you to stop. I really want you to stop and think about what you are doing to yourself, because the madness that we inflict on ourselves is extremely painful. And I want to show you a quick reflexology tip on my feet. See my great little kid's feet? This is my reflexology model. I don't want to cover my face, where they show you all the points. They're fairly accurate. And what do you do if you want to increase your serotonin? Let me show you on the foot and on the hands what to do when you start to go into your craziness. You're really also working your third eye. In the meantime, encouraging your hormones to balance you off so you don't end up thinking these crazy thoughts. And before you know it, destruction comes in. So you're going to work on both feet. I'm hoping you see this right about here. This is where you find your serotonin is made in your pituitary, your pineal, and your hypothalamus gland. It's right where your third eye is, right there. I mean, you could stimulate it like this. That's directly on the body stimulation. If you want to do it on your feet, if you could reach your toes, let's say you're in a bathtub, all you have to do, I want to show you, from the top here, you're going to come all the way down until you feel a dimple or indentation, and you're going to rotate it. You could do this up for 10 seconds. If you have time, you could do it up for a minute. And then you're going to switch and do the other toe, because right here where your glands are is in the middle of your body. And so by pressing on the left foot or the right foot, you're addressing that side of your pituitary gland. So you want to go up, start from the top until you feel the indentation, and you're going to rotate. You cannot help not to feel it unless your toes are so incredibly puffy and hard. But as soon as you feel that indentation, that's where it is. And it's the same on your thumb. I'm going to mark up my thumb with my ink pen here, right about here. You're going to go here until you feel indentation. See how it's indented right there for you? I don't even need a pen to visually tell you where it is. And you want to take your finger or your thumb and you want to rotate it. And since I'm working on my left hand, this is the left part of my pituitary and pineal and hypothalamus. And then I'm going to go and do the same thing on my right thumb. And you're going to rotate. Again, if you have time, 10 seconds, you could do it up to a minute. How often? You could do it every single day, and this is going to stimulate serotonin. So that's one physically thing you could do. Emotionally, remember, your thoughts are wherever you go. So if you allow your crazy thoughts to dominate what you think, this is when you got to stop. And the spiritual component, you want to come back to you. Everything is about you, coming back home to you. So this is Helen Chinlu from The Healing Place. Check out my book on Amazon, Know Your Chakras. And I am very proud of this book. I probably put 1,000 hours into it. The book not only talks about your chakras, there's mantras, inspirations, there's place to do homework, there's meditations that you could follow, there's even links to you could download an audio so you could listen to it in case you can't read the words. And I just think it's a super book, and you could catch this on Amazon. And I'm planning to donate part of the proceeds once I get proceeds. And I just love it. And that's Helen Chinlu from The Healing Place. So practice squeezing your thumbs. Bye-bye.